Good morning to all my friends and family, and welcome to Jim's 5am Club. And this morning it's a glorious, awesome spring morning, as you can see, not a cloud in the sky. And I'm down here on the Cahill Walkway, just over here on Circular Quay, just overlooking Circular Quay. And as you can see, it's a awesome day, a magnificent spring day. And let's go for a walk and talk and have a chat about the first topic that pops into our head. What I want to do today is chat to you about a topic which is near and dear to my heart, and it's the topic of attraction, and how to attract the things, the people, the events, the circumstances in your life that you really want. So it's the power of manifestation, the power of goal setting, and the power of release and letting go, and then just allowing the subconscious to bring it to fruition. I was having a chat with a work peer this morning, and I told them that last night I was watching television. I was watching the finals, the semi-finals in the rugby league premiership here in Sydney, or in Australia should I say. And during the telecast they mentioned that tickets for the grand final had been released and just gone on sale. So I immediately turned to my wife Paula and said, "Paula, do you want to go to the finals? The grand final, we haven't been for years." And she says, "Why not?" So what I did is I got onto the internet and scrambled myself a couple of tickets so that we could just go there and be part of it, especially in this terrible year of COVID-19, where it's been a bit of a downer in terms of travel and socialising and all those other things. So we thought we'd do something together and to make the most of that Sunday afternoon. And I came to work and I was chatting to my friend, and I told him that I'd gotten some tickets to the grand final, because I know that he's a footy fan as well. And I said, "Look, the ticket's still available. Get online now and book yourself a few tickets." And he said the classical line, it was a classical line, I'll think about it and do it later. To which I looked at him and I said, "There won't be a later." I struggled to get tickets yesterday, and I had to jump in and out a few times to secure a couple of tickets. And it's going to be difficult because with COVID-19, every second row is left vacant, and each group that sits in 2s, 3s, 1s or 5s or 6s will have 2 seats between them. So it's going to be a minimal sort of crowd, but it's a grand final. I always love watching sport at its epitome, where the teams are throwing everything they have at each other to try and outdo each other to see who's the best team for that particular year and win the prize, the glory and the accolades of their fans. Anyway, I know myself, if I ever say I'll think about it, the answer is it's not in my heart. And I know, and I've learnt over the years, that you can't overrule your heart with your mind. So how do we do it? How do we get our hearts to desire what we really want? We need to do some homework. And I've talked about this before, but I'll talk about it again, because it is a very, very powerful concept. Years ago, when I was a young man working at IBM, my then manager Greg Gleason talked about a concept called a dreams list. And he said it's critical to sit down and write down all the things, the top 1,000 things that you want to achieve in your lifetime. Make an exhaustive list of all the things that you want to achieve. So I sat down on a piece of paper and I started writing, and it all starts with the material things, of course. I want this, I want that, I want one of those and two of those. But what you find is very, very quickly is that after you've written down a half dozen material things, you run out of things, you run out of dreams from a material perspective. And then all of a sudden, your mind turns to experiences. So I started writing down all the experiences I want to achieve in my lifetime. And I wrote and I wrote and I wrote and captured quite a few. But after a while, once again, I ran out of things that I wanted to do. So there was no way in the world I was ever going to reach 1,000 of anything. So the exercise is quite powerful, because what it shows you is that the things that you really, really want are shared experiences with people close to you, and it's good. It's a great exercise to do. But even more importantly, what it does is it locks it into your subconscious. It locks all of those things into your subconscious, and then it may take years until the opportunity arises where all of a sudden you're watching television and they tell you, tickets are on sale for the grand final, and you go, right, I don't know why, but I've got to do this. But the real reason why you want to do it is that you've written it down, or you've encapsulated, or you've captured it as a goal in your dreams list, and you've let it go. But deep down in your mind, deep down in your being, your subconscious, your reticular activating system, every process in your body is scanning the universe to help you complete your dreams that you've been able to clearly articulate and capture with passion. So what happens is that by doing it in advance, by doing the homework, you're actually locking it in. You're locking it in, and you're making it a secret passion. And then all of a sudden, when the opportunity arises, you're able to make an instant decision that yes, that's what I want to do, and you act immediately. You don't have to think about it because you've pre-thought about it. You've captured it, you've locked it in. So all you have to do is action it, and you don't know why, you don't know how, but something inside you tells you that I've got to do this, and I've got to do this now. So this is what manifestation is of your future, manifestation of your goals. And it's all about knowing what you want. I tell lots of people, the world isn't interested, doesn't care about what you hate. It doesn't care about what you don't like. It doesn't care about you don't want. But guess what? If you keep on articulating all the things that you don't want, that you hate, all of those things, unfortunately, are locked into your subconscious, and your subconscious doesn't know the difference between yes and no, or like and don't like. It just picks the verb. It just picks the thing that you're focused on, and doesn't pick that you like it or you don't like it. So like when I was learning how to ride a motorcycle, they would tell us, don't look at the things that you want to try and avoid, because by focusing on it, you'll run into it. Look into the future, look where you want to go, and the bike will steer itself to that place. And the same thing is with our goals. If we keep on reminding ourselves and the people around us what we don't like, what we don't want, those things, unfortunately, will magically manifest themselves in your life time and time again, and you'll be saying to yourself, geez, I'm unlucky, geez, what have I done to deserve this? But the truth is, what you've done to deserve it is that you've focused on it, you've articulated it, you've talked about it time and time again, and you've made it, sadly, even though it's a negativity, a priority in your life. And as we said before, your reticular activating system, because we're teleological in nature, your body, your mind, your soul, your spirit, everything will unite to achieve what you've loaded in, what you've programmed into your software. So that's why it's important to not focus on the negative. Focus on the positive things. Focus on the pictures that you want to appear in your life and let them go, and they will magically manifest themselves. Not always, not immediately, but you've got more chance of manifesting the things that you've locked into in terms of your dreams list, in terms of your goals, in terms of the things that you're always or constantly focusing on, rather than the things that you haven't focused on, you haven't thought about, and you haven't articulated to yourself. So how do we use this? Very, very simple. It's the power of visualization. It's the power of putting together a dreams list and clearly and unambiguously articulating in point form, and then you can get into more detail the things that you want to achieve in your life. And then the important thing that Greg Leeson told me was to go through those things and then prioritize them on your list from 1 to 10 or 1 to 20. And every year, go through your dreams list and prioritize the things that you haven't achieved and the things that you want to keep manifesting in your life. And believe it or not, magic will happen. Magic will occur, and you'll surprise yourself and surprise the people around you. So take heed in this advice, and don't be a negative Nancy. Don't be a purveyor of doom, gloom, fear, uncertainty and doubt. And wherever possible, limit your time with these people, because they will lead you nowhere. In fact, not only will they lead you nowhere, they'll lead you to misery, because their goals, their focus, their negativity will end up manifesting in your life, because it will displace, it will disrupt, it will push out your focus and your priorities and be infected and infested by their negativities. Anyway, let's finish off with a positive affirmation. I'm alive, I am well, and I feel absolutely great on this magnificent Saturday morning. And to all my friends and family, stay connected, stay relevant, stay healthy, stay positive. And as we said before, let's stay focused. Focused on the things that we want to manifest in our lives, and don't grab onto it too hard. Don't focus on it too hard. Don't want it too hard, but let your subconscious and the universe do whatever it needs to do to bring it to fruition. Anyway, take care everybody. I love chatting to you, and I hope this is of benefit to you. And tomorrow, who knows where I'll be, but I'll be coming to you again from somewhere in Sydney with hopefully another uplifting message, a message which is actionable, a message which is easy to understand, and a message where we can both grow and develop at a rate that we've never seen before. And I hope for each and every one of us to slowly but surely manifest the dreams that we all have, and we've all got different dreams, to manifest those dreams one by one, and when they come your way, when the opportunity arises, to grab them with both hands, with 10 fingers, with your 2 arms, and hug them as tightly as you can, and maximize the opportunity and the experience when it presents itself. Take care, Yassas, and until we chat again, it's Jim signing off from Jim's 5am Club.